Well, hey, everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Lora Shipman Show. I'm Lora, and today we're getting into one of the most powerful tools in your holiday marketing toolbox, and that is storytelling. We all know how busy the holiday season gets. Your audience is bombarded with ads, sales, and endless promotions. So, how the heck do you stand out? Well, it's simple. You tell a story that makes your audience feel connected to your brand. You make them feel like part of something bigger than just another holiday sale. So in today's episode, I'm going to show you how to craft compelling stories that sell without being overly salesy. By the end of this episode, you'll have a clear, actionable storytelling strategy for the holidays that will connect with your audience on a deeper level and drive real results. Plus, as always, I've got some next steps for you to take action on and see those quick wins by the end of the week. So you ready to get started? I know I am. Episode 328 starts right now. Hey there, welcome to the Lora Shipman Show. We hang out here weekly to talk about things like social media, entrepreneurship, marketing, tools, strategies, tips, and it all starts right now. Hey there, before we get started with this show, I just want to share my passion with you. I love teaching people just like you how to master social media for business, breaking it down into easy to consume and easy to execute steps so that you can see immediate results. So whether you want to start a social media consultancy or grow your brand's presence on social media, I can help. I can help you get started and master all the things that you need to know. So I want you to go over to my website. It is filled with resources, tools, tips, and courses. Visit lorashipman.com. That's LORA Shipman.com to get all the goods. Now, you ready for the show? I know I am. Let's get started. All right, so let's talk about why storytelling is such a game changer, especially during the holiday season. People don't want to feel like they're just being sold to all the time, right? But they do want to connect with brands that resonate with their own values, emotions, and experiences. And the holidays are the perfect time to tap into those emotions. So whether it's nostalgia, togetherness, or giving, these are the feelings that your content should evoke. So when you tell a story, you're building trust and showing your audience that you're just not here to make another quick buck. You're here to be a part of their holiday experience and add to it. And when people trust you, they're far more likely to buy from you. So here's an example. Let's say you sell handmade candles, and instead of just posting holiday candles 20% off, tell the story behind the product, right? So maybe your candle scents are inspired by your grandmother's holiday baking, or maybe a percentage of each purchase goes to charity. That is the story that resonates, and that is the story that sells. Okay, so now that we know why storytelling is so effective, let's break it down into 3 key elements of a great story that sells. And the first one is relatability. Your audience needs to see themselves in the story you're telling. So what you want to do is share experiences, challenges, or emotions that they can relate to, that they've probably gone through themselves. And maybe you talk about how stressful holiday shopping can be and how your product or service helps make the holidays that much more enjoyable. So here's an example. If you're a personal trainer, say, your story could be about balancing health with the indulgence of holiday treats. Your story could go something like, I don't know, I get it. The holidays are full of cookies, pies, and big family dinners. So how do you enjoy all of that without overindulging? Here's how I help my clients stay on track without missing out. We all get that, right? We can all relate to that scenario. You can probably just see it playing out in your mind, and you can probably smell the smells of holiday cooking and going, God, I could actually use that person's help. So that's what we're trying to do with your audience. Another way you can do it is based on emotion. So the holidays, they're this emotional time, right? And people connect to feelings, whether it's joy, nostalgia, or even a little bit of frustration. Your story needs to invoke some sort of an emotional response. And so here's another example you could use. If you run, let's say, a pet accessories business, you could share how your products help people celebrate their fur babies as part of family traditions. And maybe tell the story of a customer who bought a Gotcha Day bandana to celebrate the anniversary of adopting their dog, complete with all the cute pictures and all the festivities surrounding that event. And then the third thing that you need is a call to action. So every great story should lead to a clear action. So what do you want your audience to do after hearing your story? Do you want them to buy something? Do you want them to sign up? Do you want them to share their own story? You've got to tell them what to do next. And here's what that might look like. So let's say you're promoting a holiday sale. Your story could end with something like, so, if you're looking for the perfect gift for someone special, our handcrafted candles are more than just a product. They're a way to share warmth and love this holiday season. Grab yours today with our special holiday discount. So take a minute and think about what that story looks like for you and your brand and your product or service, and start trying to figure out how you're going to craft that story. So then the question becomes, how do you use storytelling in your actual holiday marketing content? Whether it's on social media or email or even a reel, storytelling can be woven into any format out there. And here's a breakdown of how to apply storytelling across different types of content. First one, social media posts. Instead of just a product photo, tell a backstory behind it. Share a quick story about how your product was created, who it's for, or how it's helped a previous customer. So here's how it would look. Example. Last year, a customer named Sarah bought one of our custom holiday sweaters for her entire family, including her dog. She said it made their family Christmas photos the best they've ever had. This year, we're back with even more designs perfect for making holiday memories. It's a great story. People want to buy that story. They want to be in that story. So let's talk about emails. You also want to take your email marketing to a more personal level by telling a story about your business. Maybe it's about how your team prepares for the holiday rush, or a special holiday tradition that you practice in your company. So the example could be something like, every year we gather as a team to design our limited edition holiday products inspired by the cozy warmth of the season. We only make a small batch, so these pieces are extra special, just like your holiday moments. Again, it's a story. Curious what that would look like for a video or a reel? Just use video to show behind the scene moments. People love these. Maybe it's footage of your team preparing for the holidays, or a customer testimonial about how your product added joy to their celebrations. The point is, just bring your audience into the process, into the behind the scenes, and into your holiday preparations. So pro tip here, people love seeing the real moments, right? So don't be afraid to bring out that camera and show the human side of your business. Take some video, take some pictures of your team. People want to see that there are real people behind the business. Okay, now it's time for your next steps. Yup, you've got homework again. We had homework in the last podcast episode. We've got homework again today too. Here's what I want you to do this week. I want you to put storytelling into action, and here's how. Choose one holiday story to share. Think about your brand or your product. What story can you tell that relates to the holiday season? It could be the story behind the product, a customer success story, or even your own personal journey during the holidays. Think about what that story is and start crafting it. And that's step number 2. You're going to craft the story. You're going to write out your story with these 3 key elements we just discussed in place. So you're going to talk about relatability, emotion, and a clear call to action. Keep it simple, but also keep it very authentic. It doesn't have to be too long. It just needs to be impactful. It just needs to hit your audience at home, right? And then the third thing you want to do is plan where you're going to share your story. Decide whether the story is going to go live on social media, or if it's going to end up in an email or a video. You can even repurpose that across many different platforms. So you can take that one story and create 3 or 4 or how many different types of content you need to. Like we just said, it could be social media, it could be a video, it could be a blog post, it could be an email. Just repurpose it. Make that story work for you. So The quick win for you, if you take action on everything we just talked about, by the end of the week, you'll have one fully crafted story that you can share with your audience during the holiday season. This is going to help you build trust, increase engagement, and ultimately drive more sales. Plus, it's a strategy you can keep using again and again, no matter what time of year it is. It's the perfect plan. So go ahead and work on that. And then I've got a bonus tip, and I always like to throw this one in there. Use ChatGPT. Don't be afraid of it. It's a tool to help you with brainstorming, and it can help you with storytelling ideas. So here's what the prompt may look like when you jump into ChatGPT. It could be, give me 3 storytelling ideas for a small business holiday promotion. Or you could write in there, help me write a short story about how my product makes the holidays special. Now, you might need to give a little bit more detail so it has something to work with, but those prompts will spit out some really good little stories that you can kind of massage into what's the best way to promote it to your audience. All right. Well, that's it for today's episode. You've got some work to do. If you found these storytelling tips helpful, be sure to hit that subscribe button and leave me a review. And remember, the holiday season is all about connection. So use your stories to connect with your audience in a meaningful way. And don't forget to tag me in your holiday stories. I'd love to see what you create and what that story is you're trying to tell to your audience. So you can find me on Instagram. Go ahead and tag me at Lora _ Shipman. That's LORA _ Shipman. And I want to see what that story is. Okay, until next time, you know what to do, my friends. Stay safe, stay healthy, but most of all, stay social. Hey there, I just want to say thank you for spending time with me here today. I know your time is super valuable, which is why I am dedicated to providing lots of usable, actionable information in the shortest amount of time possible. Before you go, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a future episode. And if you have ideas or topics you would like me to cover in an upcoming show, let me know about it in the comment section provided.